everybody. It's me, it's Yo Ang. Oh my God, it's been a hell of a damn day already. There, get this all set. There we go. We are set there. Got one more thing to do, and then we'll get to it, guys. How are you? It's me, it's Yo Ang. Guys, it is a blustery day out there. I'm just telling you. It's blowing. Hi, Lori. How are you? Did you guys see the title? Did you see the thumbnail? Yeah. It's like one of those days. I swear. Let me just finish up a couple things here. And then I can make sure it's all set. There we go. Perfect. Go to my channel. Hi, Lila. How's it going, folks? Are you guys good? I'm telling you. I'm sure you all saw the thing. Did you see it? Or did you just not even pay attention? Probably didn't even pay attention. Didn't see my thumbnail? Didn't see my thing? It's a hard day today. I don't know why. I can't. I know it's Monday. Usually I go for a walk on Monday. And I'm so thanks. Is your title? I'm giving up. Title did say I was giving up. I'm giving up and going for the walk today. I can't do it. I got down the block and the whole time I'm, you have your inner monologue. Hi, Ambrose. Hi, Robert. Good morning, Din. I had to. I couldn't take it anymore. It was too much. Today's a good cruise day. Oh my God, I wish it was cruise day. I really do. In fact, hang on a minute while I sit you guys here. I gotta take this garbage and dispose of it and then put a new liner in. But you guys can come along with me while I do that. But yeah, got outside, got dressed. Okay, one, it's cold, it's blustery, it's whatever. I wish I could just close all my windows, but here's the deal. If I close all my windows, yeah, that's our thing where we hang everything. It will be so damn hot in this apartment, like so hot. You have no idea. It will be ridiculously hot. And we don't want that. Yeah, you get to change garbage bags with me. We're in the apartment today. I went out. I had everything geared up to do a walk, and I just had nothing. I was not even like, I want to go do this. It was like an entire argument in my head, which we know is not good. That's not good if Ange is doing that. Ange does not need to be doing that. Not at all. So Ange decided instead, we're going to do a little cooking. Now, it's not one of the things that people sent in to me. I don't need this pan. It is not one of the things they sent to me. It is we're going to try to recreate, and we're not going by any recipes. We're not even looking it up. I know I don't have every single thing they probably put in it, but we're going to try and recreate one of my favorite dishes that I haven't had. I just had. What? Whoop, we don't want that to run away. But you got, hi, Sakur. Hello. And we're going to see how it comes out. Now, it should be pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory and stuff. Josh did the dishes and he put them over there, which is cool. Should be kind of self-explanatory. I can go there. And just making toast again. I wish I could just make toast. Do you know how much I would love toast? I would love to just toast a freaking bagel. Let's just toast a bagel. I would love it. That would be my all-time favorite. Can I toast a bagel? Fuck, no. I cannot. I cannot toast a bagel. But these are the ingredients that I picked up today. I wish I had one more thing, but I don't have it. It's raining and... Is it raining? No, it's not raining. It's just really damn cold. It's blowing. It is blowing like a motherfucker out there. But I can't take it. I just can't take it today. So I'm giving up on that. I said, you know what, Ange? Some days you just got to give up. And that was today. Some days you just got to listen to yourself and be like, okay, all right, girl, you can give up today. Not every day, but today we're going to let you. Oh, you know what we're going to make too? We're going to make this. We're going to make some. I actually had this tagged. The espresso instant. We're going to try it. Because I think I need coffee too. Like the coffee I had this morning was definitely not enough. So we're going to heat up the kettle. I feel so English. We're going to heat up the kettle. But some of the ingredients, I got the Boston, the bib lettuce, this tender lettuce, some cilantro. My allergies are kicking my ass too. Oh, I hate that. Terrible. Garlic. A lime. I have some 5-spice. Asian 5-spice. Sesame oil. It's also cold and raining in Vienna. Really? Man. I told you I can use my coconut oil. That would be good. Where did Joe? I feel like he hides my shit. Again, this is the hashtag blame Joe. Oh, there it is. I'm going to say, this is going to be a hashtag blame Joe thing. And then I have peanut oil too. Now, one of the things I could use, but I have to find it. Is it in here? I know it's in here someplace. See, like, Joe likes to rearrange my shit. Oh, there they are. One thing we could use are these things, which is the little konjac shuang, but we're not going to use them. We could, but we're not going to. But I am going to try to make those Asian lettuce wraps, because I have ground chicken that I picked up. Yeah, I just got done. We had 3 inches of fresh snow. It feels like that outside. That's what it feels like to me, and I don't like it. And we have celery. Now, I was looking for water chestnuts. Could not find water chestnuts for my life in the damn grocery store. Apparently, our grocery store says, no, you get no water chestnuts. Okay, that's fine. Why you gotta be a bitch? I don't know. So I was rather annoyed. No water chestnuts. Let me go real quick, wash my hands. Woo. Today's the day where you really want the hot water. Can you want me, send me some heat. You made lettuce wraps. Now, they actually had romaine leaves separated. And I almost got those, but I honestly really, really like it when it's done with like the Boston lettuce, because it's tender and it's not, I like it better. That's just me. I'm a bit like that. Now I gotta put some dishes away a little bit. Just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. And just wipe them down. Almost took everything out. Hi, Daniela. We're just going to do this today because, like I said, I gave up doing the walk. I figured, you know what? There's plenty of days left for me to go do that damn walk. Plenty. Plenty. All right, we got that. We can put these on the sides. We're just going to be doing it on the stovetop. Something pots. I don't know what she said. Somebody was texting me. Anyway, we're just going to be doing it on the stovetop. One thing I got to do is chop some of the cilantro. You've already seen your Christmas tree? Nice. But we're going to chop some celery. And I'm going to say, we don't need a lot of celery in this, but we do want enough that it'll be a crunch. That one looks limp. Okay, that's plenty. That leaves like a couple stalks for some other thing. like I said, we don't need a ton of celery. We just need enough. Pull up the sleeves. Look at, let it snow. Let it snow, NYC. Yo, we just need enough that we'll have a little taste. And I probably cut way. Everybody's gonna say, oh my God, you cut so much of your celery away. Listen, one time when I was at Joe's parents' house, when we were dating, and there was a whole gathering coming, and she's like, oh, you can fix the celery. Listen, I'm the kind of person, nice leafy lettuce that's good for making soup. Usually cut it off all off. I cut it all off. I cut it to the celery looks like this, okay? And she was literally freaking out. Now you gotta understand, back in the day, which was so funny, because back in the day, when Joe and I were dating, like, I think celery maybe cost, it was less than $1, guys. But she was freaking out because she thought I cut too much off. Like, she was legit freaking out. Love the woman, but oh my God. I was like, honey, calm down. It ain't that serious. I'll go give you 50 cents for the celery. I think that's one thing that celery really hasn't, well, sometimes it has. It hasn't really gone up in price that much. All right. They go in the seasoning. I know, but not for this one. All right, we need a cup. I need a cup. Hey, you know what? Should we use this? Why not? Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Oh, I don't feel like making a whole pot, guys. Oh, just enough cream for me. I'm not even gonna. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Triton. Instant coffee. That's what we're doing today. Now, you only need 1 scoop. You don't need any more than that. If you put more than that in there, whew, God forbid. I don't know what the hell you doing. No sugar. 1, because I have nothing to give sugar to. Okay, there we go. There we go. Mixy. We're going to let that cool off for a minute because it's scalding. Yo, Ange is going to make a Christmas tree. I'm not making a Christmas tree. I'm not making a Christmas tree. I can't. Our Christmas tree has been delivered, and I am very happy about it being delivered. What we are making today is we're going to try and wing it, and we're going to try and make P.F. Chang's lettuce cups. Now, I do know, I think they have water chestnuts in theirs. I don't have water chestnuts, and the store did not have water chestnuts. So that's not happening. Mom said, how strong coffee puts hair on your chest. I don't want a hairy chest. All right. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little coconut oil in here. Okay. Now, I will say, I do like coconut oil. I actually like it a lot because in the winter it stabilizes to this. In the summer, you got to be careful when you open it because it's liquid. All right, because we don't live in an icy cold freeze. Your grandfather would say that too. Why did you say, hey there, Rhonda Silverman? I like Folgers instead. I've never had Folgers. I mean, maybe I did like way back in the day, but do you think I remember? No. Oh. Every time when you got to open that garlic, it's always a moment. That's what it is. Hey, Adriana. Hi, James. We're going to put a little sesame oil. Actually, I have very little left in this one, so we'll just dump it because then I can throw the bottle away. I have another container in there that has other sesame oil. Now we're going to put some garlic. I'd say like a little, like maybe a tablespoon. We'll say a tablespoon, okay? We're going to go with the tablespoon. We don't want it so hot that none of us can eat it. You know what I mean? We don't want that. And in fact, I might end up put up some ginger in it too. But I think the ginger, well, I could do ginger. I can put some ginger in it. These are the ones I get. Maybe like half a teaspoon of that, tablespoon of that. This is the ginger. I get my garlic like that too. You can get fresh, but here's the deal. Woo! It's already sauteing. You can get fresh. We're gonna do this. Throw the celery in. This is super simple, guys. We're gonna let those kind of sweat down a little bit. Hi, Octavia. All right, let's taste this. Oh, it's good. And I also got the 5 spice. That's for the chicken. And with, well, I'll keep that for this one. Because this one, I may use it. Now, again, if I'm buying spices here, I am paying top dollar for them. But I need it what it is. We're going to cut up the lime. I don't know if you guys can see me cut the lime up. I do like to wash the outside of it though. Why am I getting a lime? I don't know. I felt like I needed a lime. Then I'm washing off the cilantro. Now I'm trying to do all of the veg before I have to do get the chicken out. I just don't want any chicken juices over everything. Okay. That is just how I do my cilantro. I know I'm not using the right knife. I probably should get my big knife out. Boop. Okay. Turn this down. Get a little bowl. Oh, you know what I could use? Hang on a minute. We gonna get fancy. You guys ready for this one? Okay. Now, one thing I wanted to do is put something crunchy. I know cilantro is not everybody's favorite, but I'm not gonna put it in. I'm gonna use it as a top decoration thingy. Okay. But I wanted something crunchy on them. And I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. But yo, I think I figured it out. Because I couldn't find the rice noodles. One, I can't have the rice noodles, those little fun ones, or those little whatever wontons. We are going to chop peanuts. What? Everybody go, what? What did she say? We're doing the peanuts. Okay, now I don't have a bag to put them in. So We're going to have to do it on here. We're going to have to do it here. This is going to get a little wacky crazy. This is called Ange make up shit as she goes along. This is how I cook, guys. I'm not kidding. I'll be like, what's in the kitchen? We're going to get a mallet. Okay, I have a meat tenderizer. Perfect. All right, I just made them. These are the ginormous chopsticks Josh made us buy. Why? I don't know. We're going to get a mallet. Now, could I use a grinder? Yeah. But do I want peanuts in my grinder? No. Because then I can't use it for anything else. Because then it'll just smell of peanuts. So, this is called make do with what you got. Are peanuts flying on the floor? Yeah. You have those chopsticks too? Yeah, it's for when you're frying something or in a shabu-shabu. You can grab it. Look at it's all in my thing. I have this still simmering. That's how great recipes are created. I know. And then Joe will always be like, well, what was in it? I need to know. And you don't remember. And he gets mad. Swear to God. Okay. Jesus, it's almost like peanut butter. Okay, we need another little dish. Another little dish. We don't need a lot. We just need some. But we just need some so that we can add it. Now these are salted peanut. They're not the Chinese peanuts, whatever. They're enough. Like I think like that's enough. We don't need to get crazy. All right, I think I'm done with that. We can put the peanuts away. Look at that shit. Look at that. We like professional. We're like professional here, dude. All right. Now, am I going to do anything special to the meat? Not really. I am literally, because we are that kind of channel where we just kind of, we're like I said, today was like a give up day. Now I did go by, it's Purdue, it's ground chicken. They actually had fresh ground chicken, like from the butcher. It was $1 more a pound. What the fuck? No, we can't do that. That's too much money. We are, what do you think I am, rich? No. I got no money. I know. I don't make enough. No. We're going to throw that in there. We're going to throw this in here. We're going to throw some 5 spice on top of it. Yeah, I know people will be like, oh, I would mix it. No, you don't need to. Let's get serious. You don't need all those extra steps. As someone who cooks for Joe and Josh, mostly Joe, listen, you don't need those extra steps. We're just going to wing it with how much spice. This is Chinese 5 spice. Oh, damn, that smells good. Put a little Chinese 5 spice in there. Have you ever made peanut soup? No, but I have made dill pickle soup. I have made dill pickle soup, and it's delicious, just so you know. Okay, so we got the spice in here. Now, we're not going to put any salt. We're not going to put any of that in there because we have spices. I am going to be using soy sauce and the little hoisin. Now, this has to cook down. I'll let that cook. Whew! Look at all that. Things that we can add to the top. We shall show you. Now, this is because I usually have crazy stuff like this in my house. I have the original peanut sauce that we bought at the market when we went to the street fair. Hi, TDP. How you doing? We, of course, have sriracha. Everybody gotta love the sriracha and soy sauce. This is Kikkoman. Kikkoman. Not La Choy, Kikkoman. Garlic is very hot. You don't even realize how hot it is. We're gonna put a little soy in here so that can cook in the meat. And yeah, that's what we're doing. Now I have these cilantro. And I have the peanuts for the topping. We're going to put that over here. Hang on. There's the other towel. Oh, I found my Emmanuel. Are we making Zeppelis? No, we are not making Zeppelis. Nope. We are making lettuce wraps. Ginger is hot, but it's more sweet. Ginger is not necessarily super hot. I don't find it to be hot. I find it to be sweet. You're doing great. That's awesome, TDT. Glad to hear that. Always glad to hear that everybody's doing great. Having a good time. Life's treating them well, because life should treat you well. You should enjoy it. Whatever you be doing. Hi, Karina. How's it going? Tina Guzman, so good to see you, my friend. So good to see you. We're letting this cook. Now, some people use this thing that's like a meat masher, and I don't understand it. Like, they put it in there, and it looks like this, I don't know, this, like, torture device. It looks like my meat tenderizer, but on end. I kind of don't understand it. One thing we have to open is this. But hi, Chopaverse. And I'm like, why don't you just use a spatula? Like, what does that do any different? You love the limes? Now, this is the hoisin sauce. I have to be careful with this because it's a little carb driven. Hoisins basically are, from what I know, I think they're pretty much like raisin. Soybean. Yeah, sesame, vinegar, stuff like that. All right, as you guys know, I do the dishes as I move along. Makes it easier for me. It just does, so hang tight. I just got to do a couple of things here. It's how I keep my sanity. When you work in a small space, you kind of have to. Or else it turns into a nightmare. That will go great with it, I think, especially made up. Yeah, right? So we have that. Oh, put the knives away. We want everything back in its spot. Oh, see, look. Oh, because I have a small kitchen, I just spilled my soy sauce. Just spilled it. Thank God. It didn't go everywhere. No, I did not Google their recipe. Did not do it. I said I was not going to. We are winging it. That's what we're doing. We are called winging it because I've had it many times. I've also had it from Payway, which was like their little bitty place. That would be like their fast takeout food. But I think the Payways all went away. I don't know. I don't live in the Midwest anymore, so I don't know if they're anywhere still. I gotta get the soy sauce picked up. Here we go. All done. But they were really good. And that was one of the things I would always get. I know. According to Joe, he does all the dishes. Did you guys see that? I was doing dishes just now. But according to Joe, he does them all. Okay. Now, we're going to add a little more soy because we're going to need it. All right. And, hey, RFD, how are you? We're adding the hoisin because I feel like it has hoisin in it. I really do. I'm not adding peanut sauce. I don't know if our peanut sauce is a little hot and spicy. I don't know. I don't want it to be too hot for Josh. Now, I did do a big batch, a double batch. So, I probably will need to add more. Now, you have to make sure, as this is chicken, it's fully freaking fully cooked. None of this halfway shit. You can't do this halfway shit. Especially, hey, Fafo. Joe uses his green rock to wash. Joe doesn't wash. He washes dishes, but he's a slacker. We all know this. Joe, if he can find a way not to do the dishes, he will. And then the funny thing is I'm one of, like, as you see, I'm a cook, and like I said, I say I'm a cook because I'm definitely not a chef. We're smashing peanuts. I'm a cook who cleans as I go. Lettuce wraps, yes, Chinese style. I think we need more hoisin. Okay. Now, I am sure in their lettuce wraps, they probably add like brown sugar and all of that stuff. As you know, I can't do that. We're not doing it. We can't do it. I would love to, and I'm squeezing in now some limes. Here, I'll show you. This is what it looks like right now at the moment. Okay. So we're going to squeeze the limes in. I swear when I cook, my hands are like, they'll end up chapped because I end up washing them so much. I can't cook in a messy kitchen, Kimberly. I just can't. It's insane. You're welcome, Lori. We're squeezing in the limes. Because we really don't need, it's not like a cilantro thing, or, I mean, it's not like a taco where we're going to want fresh lime. We just want it all kind of in here. Okay, limes are done. Pitch. I gotta cover up the soy sauce because if I don't, I will knock it on the floor again. Or knock it on the counter. That's for sure. So this is cooking. We're gonna let it cook down a little bit more. Woo! Now, I think you could do this with beef, of course, or you can do it with pork. But theirs were always chicken. And like I said, we're gonna cover it and bring you all back to me. It's just like a cooking show, but not, you know. It's like a cooking show, but not. You have the same pot and gray. This is a little Le Creuset. I also have a really big Le Creuset, which is a red one. And that one is huge. You could stick a whole chicken in it. It's so big. Hi, Steve Gonzalez. How are you today? What am I cooking today? I am making lettuce wraps. Yeah, this one's the blue one. And we got this one because it fits in our Breville. That's why we got it. Now, we're going to actually do the lettuce wraps. What I bought, hopefully these work. Lord have mercy. And if they don't, well, then I guess it's lettuce salad is these. Okay. Oh, wow. Like they're already pulled apart just about. They're already pulled apart. Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. We're going to actually take some of the big leaves. We're going to let them sit out. going to get them out. I'm going to wash them. I probably could have just done the romaine, but I wanted to try this. Okay. You know me. It's Ange. Why would I not make it more difficult? Okay. I don't have a salad spinner. I just don't. I don't have a salad spinner. So what I'm going to end up doing is rinsing these really quick. Butter lettuce. Yeah, butter lettuce is good for those. It makes it nice and tender. And they're like a good little thing. They did have the romaine leaves already like chopped and ready to go, but I didn't want to do those. So we're going to do is we're going to put you right here so I can do this. Do a quick rinse because we don't want them to be just want to knock anything off of them. Ooh, and then I toss. And then we toss, and then we'll pat them dry. Because, you know, lettuce leaves will carry a lot of water. And that's why you buy lots of paper towel. Pat, pat, clean. Alrighty. We are going to plate this, because I'm going to actually give Josh some, if he likes it. Okay. That's an okay one. Boop, boop, boop. Another one. I am just like shaking them and patting them dry. In case you guys need to see this. Shaking them, patting them dry. Laying them in the pudding. Shake. Also, iceberg actually isn't a bad lettuce. The only thing is, it's a bit, I don't know. It's okay. But like these are perfect. Like, you know, granted, usually the Boston lettuce, actually this lettuce was cheaper than the other one. It was only $4.99 for the whole thing, which to me, that's not terrible. Now tomorrow, I don't know what I'm doing for my live stream. All depends. Well, we'll probably just do a regular little live stream. We may go for a walk as we stayed in today. Okay. But, we'll see. I can't see the things because you guys are like looking down. Hang on, let me look like that. Maybe I could see it better. Okay. I can see a little better. I can see a little better. You love Boston? I do. Well, it's Boston. That's why you love it. It's Boston. Okay. We're going to put this here. We're going to actually make a little ring for Josh. Because we're going to give him his. Now, he said he had a little rice that he wanted to have with his. We can't give him a tiny leaf. We got to give him a decent leaf. I'm not having any rice. Yeah, it makes a better cup, right? So let me go grab his rice, which he probably put in the fridge. I don't know what he did with his rice. What did he do with his rice? I didn't throw it away. I don't know. I don't know what he did with his rice. All right. What we're going to do, we're going to put that there. It is a sizzle. It's a sizzle dizzle over here. Holy moly. Look. There we go. There we go. We're going to actually let it sit like this. Maybe it'll evaporate some of the liquid. Doesn't look bad. Could be a little darker in color, but I'm not bad. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it, as they would say. All right, let's taste this. This is probably going to burn my face. You know what? That tastes damn good. It is good. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to use this to get it out, because that way I can remove most of the moisture for him. Okay. I'm going to get a little spoon. Put that in there. Next, this is what we're going to do. Because I'm going to be a fancy beach. We're going to put a little hoisin in one dish. Okay. And then, hang on, wait for it. Wait. And then we're going to do this. We're going to put a little cilantro on one side of it. And then we'll scoop some peanuts in the next side. How about that? How about that? I think it looks good. You want to see? Here. I'll show you guys. We got to put you guys down. See? You got the little lettuce cups. We'll give him a couple more, so he doesn't feel like he doesn't have any. How about that? Look. Got a little hoisin there. This. Look. Look. Right? Right? Look at that. Look at that. Hi, Patrick. One is never late if they show up. Exactly. I know. Look. This is what we're giving him. Okay, Josh, here's yours. You're not on camera. It's on me. Oh, you took your rice, right? Well, I need you to move everything. Here, give me that. I'll take that away. I'm not showing you. I just need to know what it tastes like. You're going to taste it first, right now. And then I'll eat mine over there. What is this, Bigfoot? He's watching Bigfoot. Here, we're just going to show the food.
Oh, my fingers are bad.
Look. Yeah, there's a little cilantro, there's a little peanut, there's a little hoisin.
Girl, this is not like, I need more utensils in this.
Well, I just gave that to you. Doesn't that look good, guys?
That's understandable. When it came to the
How is it?
creature going across the road, could you make out any details like color,
Good.
estimate of height, anything like that?
Well, it's just came out of the pot. You mean not spicy? It's the heat. He doesn't want to burn himself. But it's good, right? You're not going to. There's nothing else in it. It's just chicken and celery and soy and hoisin and stuff. Just pull it closer to you so you don't spill the hoisin on the thing. Look, I got to tell him, pull it closer so you don't spill hoisin all over the place. Oy. Look at me. Look at me being all fancy. Oh, my God. I swear to God. Perfect food for watching Bigfoot. It is. I swear. Like I said, my thing, I know it looked like, it was like clickbait. And I said I gave up. Because you know what? I swear. I get so annoyed with the weather, man. I couldn't take it. Okay, we're going to try a little bit. We got to turn this off because this fucker is cooking. We're going to use my little dish because I like my little bowl. Okay. Use my little china bowl. We're going to put some in here. Look at that steaming. Am I going to feed Josh too? I'm going to kick your ass, Mr. Robert Kosinski. You're killing me, man. All right. There's a little lettuce cup. We're going to put it together. We're going to put it together. Ooh, that is hot. Like as in heat. Throw a little cilantro on there. Boop. Just a couple sprigs. Not a lot. Throw some peanuts. Now, I am going to try this peanut sauce on it. wait, it needs to be shaken. I didn't know it was this liquidy. That was like super liquidy. Okay, just a little bit. Little lettuce cup. Oh, that's it. That's it is good. Mm-hmm. This is so good. Good job, Ange. That was good. I didn't think it would come together. Honestly, I really didn't. I thought it might be, I don't know. But it actually works. And it works well. Amazing. It's because I told you guys I needed to make sure. I need to put this back in my repertoire. Because I used to make it. I used to order it all the time. But I need to get back to picking up the stuff. One of the things I ran out of was the 5-spice. But I need to get back to picking up the stuff I need, buying it, and then making it at home because it's going to be so good. You also love a Polish woman who cooks Chinese food and books free cruises. I do book free cruises. That's the other thing I still got to do. Is the other cruise. The big one. So I can make sure everybody can come along. Let's grab a couple more lettuce leaves and go sit over there, and we're going to have a little tick-tock. We're going to have a little talk. Let me grab my stuff. Hang on. Hang on, hang on. And we'll grab my coffee. We'll grab the coffee. There we go. Hey, how are we doing? Hey, everyone. I know I was giving up. Viking, I know my title says I'm giving up, but I'm giving up on going walking today. It was way too windy. It was too much. I couldn't handle it. So I came home and I made lettuce wraps. Bought the ingredients and made it. So, you know, we're making these right now so I can have some lunch. I just sat there going, it's so cold and it's so windy, and why am I doing this? Oh, can you pass me the peanut sauce? Oh, we need our some egg tarts.
I want egg tart.
Oh, Josh has an egg tart. Oh, I don't have one. Put a little drops. I'm salivating. I want it so much.
I want egg tart.
What, do you need cilantro?
No, I'm afraid to make this sweet.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Can you pass the peanut sauce? He just passed the peanut sauce away.
What you want now?
Oh, no, I thought you were... No, I don't need any more. I don't need any more. No, that's fine. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. It tastes really good. I can actually taste everything in it. I can taste the ginger, the garlic. I can taste the 5-spice. The chicken, of course, is very tender because it's ground chicken. Look, my hair's crazy. And stuff. It's like warm, but like you feel like you're having it's Asian food, but it's like past the Skippy. People actually put Skippy peanut butter in peanut sauce. I wish more places would actually bring this dish on their menu. It used to be it used to be on everybody's fucking menu. For real. It was. It was. You want to hug me? Like a little lettuce wrap. I am loving it. It's way better than McDonald's. It's even good without the peanut sauce, but I like the peanut sauce too. Just a couple of drops. What did I make? I made Asian lettuce cups. I never find them on a menu. You're gonna have In-N-Out. Well, I can have In-N-Out. I just can't have the bun. I can't have the bun, that's all. Or the French fries. That's what I can't have. But anyway, it was a super simple recipe. It was just some spices, 5-spice, garlic, celery. If you have water chestnuts, add them. It's a great filler to add in here too. Soy. I use sesame oil, of course, coconut oil, to brown everything up in. Hoisin, you can use that. You can actually make your own. Oh, because it's located in California. Oh, because it's in California. I think I've seen it here. I know I've gone to In-N-Out. But, yeah, and then lettuce and toppings. It's so simple. I will try. I can't guarantee, but I will try to put together a little recipe of what I did here. But it's pretty much, you know, cook up your meat and flavor it how you wish. I will say the 5-spice does give it a nice little kick and an oomph. It lifts the dish and stuff until the Bill Gates ticks bite you. What does that mean? Simple tastes the best. It usually simple does taste the best. Like peasant food, always to me, is the best. Like I've always liked, listen, I love a good steak. I love lobster. I like fancy food too. But I'm going to tell you, I don't think it hits the same as when you go get what I call peasant food. Like food of the masses.
You know why they don't do it? Because the lettuce is too expensive.
They could buy regular lettuce. They could buy romaine.
No, they don't. Bitch, don't. Stop it. Stop being
What?
Stop acting like you're a fucking restaurant clerk. Because you're not.
I know I'm not.
You don't know how shit works. And you know how much a pretty piece of baby lettuce costs? Too much for them to serve.
It costs too much?
Yeah, they're like, we're not gonna give the white girl what she wants.
I want it. But what if I wasn't white? Will I get it?
No.
No? He says no, I would not get it. He brought back my peanut sauce, though. That's nice.
No one gets it.
No one gets it. You get it home. I feel special. I'm very special. I'm special. Come on, man. Come on. Why you be that way? This actually is pretty good peanut sauce. I know we paid a lot for it. I don't know. The poor boy special. All right, guys. I found it delicious. I haven't dropped it on me yet, which is shocking, which is incredibly shocking right now. It is very, very much a finger food. You know what I need? I needed something that was different than chicken wings because I'm over the chicken wings at the moment. I don't know what it is. I can't do the chicken wings. I know. It was going to be, I'm special, special, so special. I'm going to have some of your attention. Give it to me. How much is the peanut sauce? I think, I don't know. Did we pay $6 for it? It's not available in stores yet. East meets young. The rich velvety sauce blends roasted peanuts, savory umami, and have a hint of sweetness, making every bite an unforgettable experience, whether you drip, drizzle, or marinate it. Drip, drizzle, or marinate. That's what you can do with that. Treat, and I bet you're loving this. She's probably like, Fafo, we're going to make this. And Fafo's like, more work for Fafo. For real. And I feel like you can eat a lot of these lettuce wraps and it takes time. So actually, I think it's like a good conversation dish. If you have people over, like if you have a friend over and you guys want to make something and just sit and eat and talk and drink. Now, this.
Yeah, you could be like, oh wow, look how shitty you make your little lettuce wrap. You suck.
Josh, don't be mean. You could actually add rice to it. Josh would add rice, but he ate all his rice.
I'm saying what you said when you're at dinner table people.
Joe can never make his lettuce wraps.
Exactly. You say, oh, look at your shitty lettuce wrap.
Why? Because Joe stuffs them. Joe doesn't understand he can only have so much in a lettuce wrap. He doesn't get that. He thinks he can put as much as he wants. He wants to stuff them up. Like, he thinks he could squeeze it. I'm like, it's lettuce. It's not gonna... Do you know what I mean?
She's not that strong, honey. She'll break.
She doesn't have that much integrity.
Bro. He wants the entire surface area of the lettuce to be brown.
Yeah. He thinks this little wafer about is gonna hold this everything. Bonk. Wraps are always interesting. Yeah, you can add anything you want. No, this is lunch. Joe has to figure out dinner. Now tomorrow, guys, I'm excited. I have tickets to one of my all-time favorite performers. Now, I know some people in here do not appreciate their music. And that's okay. You do you, honey. But I do. And I was waiting because I know that this performer is going to be down in Atlantic City. Okay? Like, his tour is hitting this area. Okay? So... Huh? Can I have a napkin? Paper towel? No, that's not. He was here, but I didn't get tickets for him. I didn't have free tickets to him. But, as I said, he's performing at different locations. And I figured, oh, you know, if they send me tickets or an offer, I'll do it. But I don't want to pay for them because concert tickets are ridiculous. They're like a starting price, $150. Starting price, $150. And I'm like, I can't.
Oh, first world problems, honey.
I can't do that. I can't spend $300 for a concert. You know? So, when Mohegan Sun in Connecticut sent me an offer and said, hey, you got complimentary tickets to see Sting 3.0. I was like, what? What? You don't understand. I was like, what? I'll go. I'll go. What day? And then I'm like, it's a Tuesday. And I'm like, oh shit, Joe works. How am I going to get there? So Joe is going to take a little time. And we're going to be driving up to Mohegan tomorrow night. Actually, tomorrow afternoon. So I can go see Sting. No, as in Sting, as in Gordon Sumner. Yeah, Sting. And what it is, it's like he's almost recreated. He has he has two other people that are with him. Yes, Roxanne. Oh my God, he's supposed to. I looked up the playlist. I am gonna be in heaven. You don't even know. You don't even know. So I am excited. I know not everybody likes Sting and all that, but I love Sting and the Police. I even like his stuff after the Police. I vibe that total thing. When he did the thing with Shaq, I was like, yes, yes. It's going to be so good, right? His voice is the same. It's older, but its voice is the same. I think he performs. Like, I've seen him perform on other things. It's like Billy Idol. Like, he just aged a little, and it's fine. And I am so excited. So excited. Love, 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 love. So that's my expedition for tomorrow. So I'm super excited. And Adriana and I torture our cats with Roxanne, makes their hair just go crazy. No, as in Sting. No, it's Sting. It's not an impersonator. I don't go to those. I don't go to the bands that are like, oh, we're a tribute band. Fuck that shit. I don't want to watch a tribute band. And God knows I'm not paying money to go see a tribute band. Fuck that shit. I am not paying money for that. No, this is Sting. So I'm like, and I know I'm probably going to be in really shitty seats. I don't care. I was excited when I went to go see Billy Idol a few years ago. I was so excited because it was Billy Idol. And you know what? Joe was like, I don't know if he's going to be good. I go, I don't care. We're going to go see him. I love that shit. I know, tribute bands charge. What the fuck? I got it, but no. Okay, but an Elvis tribute thing is different because they got to have other stuff. Brit Floyd is a tribute band. I saw them once, but their music's outstanding. That's cool. I'll listen to one, but I won't pay. No, tribute bands got to eat. But I guess most tribute bands, I love Billy Idol and Sting. You do, Mr. Quinn? It's amazing. Listen, it's how I grew up. It's a massive throwback for me. Joe knows all the music today. You know, he knows it all too. And one of the reasons why is because Billy Idol is still hubba hubba. You know what? He looks freaking good. And what's crazier about Billy Idol is all the shit he did. And damn, he is still alive and moving and everything and touring right now. That's what's crazy is that, like, most people that were doing that kind of stuff back then, they didn't make it through it. You know, Joe and I were actually having this whole conversation about this because we watched the Eddie Murphy documentary, Being Eddie, I think is what it's called, or something like that. It's new on Netflix. It's a great special about him because we grew up that whole era, you know, Sting, Billy Idol, Eddie Murphy, you know, like that was during the era of like when all those artists were really making the change in what was acceptable. There was Eddie Murphy, you know, like, what was it? Eddie Murphy, Whitney Houston, all of those people and stuff. But it was like the massive changing of the guard from old, you know, Hollywood, old comedians, singers to like the new era, the new issuing in the new thing. And that's, you know, MTV and all that shit. But we were watching the thing about Eddie Murphy. And I had no idea. At least that's what I got from this special. Was that he was pretty straight-laced. Like, he said he went and he sat between... This is what cracked me up. He sat between... Was it John Belushi? I think it was John Belushi and Robin Williams at, like, Studio 54. It was like his 19th birthday, or I don't know what birthday it was, 21st birthday, whatever. Your very first concert was the Police? That's amazing. And they pulled out Blow. Like as in the pony. Tons of it. And he was like, I don't want any part of that. Don't want any part of that shit. Not doing it. He doesn't really even drink. He said the first time he ever smoked marijuana was when he was 30. And I'm like, oh my God, that's like crazy. And I was like, wow, I didn't realize that's probably why he got through. And that's what everybody else was saying, is that he got through it all and was able to escape that whole thing. Who would have thought between me and Bill Cosby that I would become the father figure? No fucking shit. Your first concert was Journey? Oh my God. That was cool. That must have been cool. I have seen Journey, and I also seen the new Journey with Arnell. But that was at the concert in New York when they did it in Central Park. That was super, super duper cool. Like, they sound so incredibly good. It was crazy. So I'm excited. I haven't been to a concert in a long time. I have a feeling a t-shirt or something shall be bought. Pretty much guarantee it. Drop me off at Angela's and you can eat Polish Chinese chicken. Yeah. Your first was Phil Collins. Your first concert was Journey? Awesome. Your first concert was last year, Late Bloomer. Really? What was it? Wait, what about the time he got in trouble with the drag queen? Wasn't he messed up? I have no idea. But he was never one that was like, he was never like coked out, had to go to rehab kind of shit. And I thought about it. I'm like, I don't think I remember. Like, he had things, but it was never like that. It was never like, I got to go to rehab and get my shit together. You know, like most of the massive stars, they either croaked, you know, he said that one thing he didn't want to be, he didn't want to be the hand of his own destruction. And if you think about that, fuck, that's impressive to say. I didn't want to have a hand in my own destruction. And that's the truth. Usually we are our own destruction. My first concert was Eddie Money and Pat Benatar. They were on the same ticket. Flock of Seagulls. Oh, Sha-na-na. Oh my God, Ronnie, I can do you one better. Well, maybe it's pretty much even. My first concert, and this is when they were on their like return tour, of course. And this was because we were just going to do something silly. My first concert. They weren't even popular. They were just on like a tribute tour. They were like on a coming around tour, okay? So they were already old, all right? Was the Monkees. I can't believe I admitted that. Oh my God, I can't believe I even admitted that. I have a Prince symbol necklace and cherish, never let go of it. Plan to be. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool, Mr. Quinn. Yeah, I think that was funny. And that was at Pine Knob in Michigan, which is like one of those places where it's an amphitheater and you have like general seating on the grass. You know, you have seats, and then you have general seating on the grass. We sat on the grass because it was cheap, and I think it was like $20. I remember going to a Rolling Stones concert that they had a bar in the Toronto right after they finished practicing. Hanger, $5. Wow, that's so cool. Lila said she saw the Monkees twice. No shame in that. Okay, I know, but it sounds crazy. I know, but they were old at that time. But it was like $20. Oh my God, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Oh, that would have been everything. You were pretty. You're still pretty. And I always watch them. I love the Monkees. Might not have been my generation. Yeah, it's not my generation, but I grew up listening to a lot of oldies. And I thought that they were fun. We would watch like the replays, you know, when you're a teen and you got nothing to do in a summer day and then the Monkees are on, you're just watching whatever's on that channel because, you know, you only had maybe 10 channels total. Like, I bet her hearing is wonderful. I can't remember I was pretty high back then. You were, Patrick? I've heard of the warning. What do you mean? I don't even know. It was retracted. Hey, Walt Money. I saw them minus Oh, you did? Wow. They're so cool. You were at Pine Knob for the Jimmy Buffett concert, the outdoor concert. Oh my God, that must have been a freaking time. You were at Pine Knob for the Jimmy Buffett concert. Could you imagine all them parrot heads? Yo, that would have been a trippin'. Everybody would have been all over it. No, I have never seen the Monkey movies, I went so many times, I've forgotten. Jimmy Buffett's cool, yeah. He's good when you're going down to Florida, swear to God. Gibson. I never saw Debbie Gibson. I saw Janet Jackson. I've seen Michael Jackson. I've seen David Bowie a number of times. U2 a number of times. The Police, all of that. Duran Duran, all of those. I would go to those. Like my friend, her mom worked at AAA and stuff. Or back in the day before AAA was Ticketmaster. I don't even know if they still are, but they were like one of the only other outlets besides going to, before you actually had to go to the stadium. Do you guys remember this? You had to go to the stadium and stand online, sit online for hours, sometimes a day. You had to go to the stadium. We would go to the Silverdome, or at one point, then it was the Palace in Auburn Hills. And you had to go stand online. But you were online, you were on like online, just hoping against hope. You know what I mean? You're like, okay, all right, we got so much money. How much are the tickets? Tickets are this much. So you had to bring cash because, you know, we were teens. We didn't have fucking credit cards. You know, we didn't have shit like that. This was before you could ever buy them online. And God knows there was no way that you were going to be able to be calling into that number. But you had to stand in line and you're waiting there with your money to get your tickets. And then the concert wasn't for like 3 months. Now the problem is people have bots that just automatically buy the tickets and stuff. It's crazy. So people fight for them online. Me, I don't do any of that shit because I'm not paying those crazy prices. Like I remember back in the day when Michael Jackson's tickets were, I don't know if they were $75 or $100. When he was doing his tour, and I think that was the one with all of them, with the Jacksons, you know, the Jackson 5, all of them. And that one was so expensive, I thought, I can't afford that, you know. But I did end up going because my friend was like, you're going. But it was expensive back then. It was like $75, but that back then was like, what? Because usually the cheap seats you could get for $25. And sometimes at certain venues, they would do floor, but the floor didn't have any seats. It was just a mosh pit. And it was, you know, general admission, mosh pit. It was crazy. And then you're just like, oh God, I don't know if I can do that. So they need to get the seats because, you know, I need some place to sit my ass down. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. But you ended up standing up the whole time because that's what happened. Multiple times, Neil Diamond, John Cougar, Marshall Tucker. Oh, Cher. The Eagles' last concert. Wow. Very cool, Cece. Artists used to fight each other for charging so much. They would. They would get. There would be these mass, like infights between them all. Like, you're charging too much. Boscov's acted as a Ticketmaster years ago. People would line up for hours. Right. They get out their chairs and everything. They'd stand there. They'd have a sleeping bag. And it was always like on the news. It was always on the news of when that was happening. Yeah. Well, we did too. We would choose like whatever the cheapest ticket was because for us, that was a lot of money. Because what was I doing? Babysitting. I was babysitting. And then at one point, I started working at a bakery. But I was getting paid very little, you know. The Doobie Brothers. Oh, interesting. I went to see Phantom of the Opera. Those were $75 tickets, but it was worth it. Really? Joe did not like Phantom of the Opera. He's a hard one to please. He's a hard one to please. We also went and saw Les Mis. And he was like, what the hell with the rotating stage? Couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle it. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Black Sabbath. Ooh, damn. I hope you guys enjoyed. Money you ever saw paid for a ticket was $125 to see Elton John. You snuck in? Wow. Never did that. There was always too much security wherever we went. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I made some lettuce wraps. They turned out great. I'm loving them. I'm going to clean up my mess now, which really isn't that bad because as you saw, I clean as I go along. Finished my coffee. And I'm glad I didn't have to go step out there and walk for like 2 hours because it was way too damn cold. Way too damn cold to be doing that today. I didn't have the stamina. Just wasn't going to happen. But you guys enjoy your Monday. Take it easy. Week's just starting. We tiptoe, baby. We don't need to bust in here like a bunch of crazy people. No, it's not raining. It's just really windy and really bitter cold. And I'm just not prepared for that yet this year. Take care, and I'll see you later.